Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. We're back at the legendary Sardi's to chat with my guest, one of Broadway World's all-time favorites, Randy Rainbow.
Hi, Broadway World. Remember me?
This is where it all started, isn't it?
It really did. Yeah, I was talking about you and Broadway World all morning because people ask how this whole thing started, and that was really one of the first times I started doing this or was given the opportunity to do it professionally was for Broadway World. Back when I was lip syncing to Patti LuPone's autobiography and things like that. Major hit. And so this is really a cool thing.
Well, here we are because we're discussing. This is amazing. This is your brand new album. I call them albums.
I do too.
Okay, good.
I actually say album about 47 times in the liner notes. I say album. So
because you're classy.
I'm classy, damn it.
Well, let's talk about this. It's called, why don't you give us the title?
It's called Hey Girl, It's Christmas, because I'm gay.
Now, what incredible guest stars you have on this album. All right, so just for you, so is this pre-order now? Is this out?
This is, where are we? It's pre-order. It's out. It's available now. Get it. Get it wherever music is sold. And the album you can get on Amazon or randyrainbow.com if you want an actual CD.
Perfect. Okay, some of the guest stars on here: Alan Cumming, Kathy Griffin, Norm Lewis, Lorna Luft. Original music by Mark Shaman.
Who the hell do I think I am?
Well, we all know who you are.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Well, I mean, where do I start? Well, Mark Shaman has been a supporter of mine since my Broadway World days, was watching all those videos and has been threatening to collaborate with me for many years. And so this was finally an opportunity to do it. And it was a thrill for me. I mean, we sat in the room where he has written, Hairspray and Smash and Mary Poppins Returns and wrote a song for little old me. So, I mean, I'm living my gay dreams.
What is the song?
It's the title track. It's called Hey Girl, It's Christmas. And it's just a gay Christmas romp. Actually, that's what I said. I said, it's Mark Shaman and Randy Rainbow. Let's write the gayest Christmas song ever. Just, throw it out there and just be super gay. And then as I wrote most of the lyrics and he wrote most of the music. And I said, while I was writing it, I kind of tailored it a little bit more for my specific audience, who I know are very much obsessed with news and what's going on and, glued to social media. So it's kind of my little musical prescription to turn all that off for a little while and enjoy the holidays.
Well, let's talk about your audience. Your audience has grown. I mean, the demographics of your audience, young, old, everything in between. Like, when you think about your audience, like, what do you think about? Like, what goes through your mind, the people that you reach with what you do?
Well, it's crazy, and it's a very isolating experience creatively, what I do, because I'm just in my home making these videos in a room by myself. So and then I hit send, and people seem to like it, and the number keeps growing underneath the video. So I'm just used to that. But now that I'm doing live shows and touring around the country and actually seeing these people face to face and seeing generations, grandmothers and mothers and sons and 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds, they bring their kids. It blows me away that I'm reaching such a broad demographic. I'm so thrilled about it.
What was the first video you did that you eventually said, here it is, I'm pushing send?
The first video ever that I did? I think it was, I did like a thing where I was doing a vision board. Yeah. It was called Randy Rainbow Vision Board. And it was just sort of like a commit. Do you remember that one? Oh. Yeah. And this is a real fan. This is my golds and oldies we're talking about. And I did like I was setting it up like it was a motivational sort of positive video of making a vision board and planning your future. And by the end of it, I had just turned really bitter and was sort of like killing people on the vision board and who I was jealous of and stuff like that. That was the first one. That, got like 9 hits. One of them was my mother. And I was like, great, I'm a star. Let's continue this.
Let's just talk about the live shows, too. What's it like touring the country and like just doing it live and meeting these people, your fans?
Amazing. I'd never had this tour experience. I've never even been to Brooklyn. So the fact that I'm going around the country to strange cities and being greeted with these receptions of 2,000 people is nuts to me. And it's thrilling because I'm a fangirl first, And so I have my whole life since I'm a kid have been going to see concerts of people and buying their merch and like waiting for autographs after. And now that I get to be on the reverse side of that is there are no words for it.
I'm talking about being fans. I mean, talk about the people you have on this album.
I mean, I can't get over it. That's been one of the most thrilling parts of getting some notoriety is being able to connect with heroes of mine. And this was a great opportunity to cash in on that. And I just reached out to a couple of them, and they all said yes immediately. So Alan Cumming, only reason my mother is buying this album, because she's a large Alan Cumming fan. She does not shut up about him. It's frankly enough. And I love him too. And he was one of the first people when I was interviewing for Broadway World. I went to go cover an event he did, or he was opening in Macbeth or something, and I was doing a red carpet thing. And I asked him my two little questions, and at the end of it, he said, and I still have this on video, he was like, are you the boy who does those videos? And I dropped dead. And so he's been cheering me on from the beginning. So I asked him to sing a song with me on this one. Norm Lewis and I sing a sexy Christmas love duet to end.
Sexy song.
Sexy, right? I love it. We do a mashup of What Are You Doing New Year's Eve, Merry Christmas, Darling. So that's a dream come true. Kathy Griffin is also on the Alan Cumming track. She's so great. I mean, really a hero, and has been so supportive, not only just in like a showbiz way, but she's been really helpful and giving me advice about being on the road and stuff. So, and the fact that she just, is on my first album is like nuts to me. And Lorna Luft, who said to me when we were on the Stonewall 50 Gay Pride Parade float, the gayest day of my life, I asked her if she would be on my Christmas album. And not only did she say yes, she said, I want to sing Santa Claus is Coming to Town, because it's the first time I sang that was on my mother's 1963 Christmas special. And I want to sing it now with you. And I dropped dead. I mean, so I'm very thrilled about every aspect of this album.
These have to be like the biggest pinch me moments for you.
I can't get over it. I can't believe I'm being interviewed by you. Well, yes, I can.
Of course you can.
But usually we're in like a social, fun environment. We're business today.
Yeah, totally. Now let's talk about Saturday night. What is happening this Saturday?
I am headlining the Beacon here in New York. I can't get over it. It's part of the New York Comedy Festival, and I'm finally coming home. So Randy Rainbow Live is at the Beacon Theater. It's going to be my biggest audience to date. My mother will be there, and a lot of other famous people. She's not the only one. And I'm really excited about it. I can't get over it.
You are such an inspiration to so many people of what you've done politically through your videos and what you do. I mean, I think you help people like how they should vote, or they learn a lot about politics through you. And that must make you so proud of like what you've done for this country, like just through what you do, through your humor and through your craft.
It does make me proud, and it's sort of like a really lovely byproduct of this whole thing, because my first goal is to be entertaining and amusing and give people some levity from these dark times. But doing these live shows, I'm hearing from teachers and parents who tell me that they're showing these videos in classrooms and showing them to their kids. I say the F word a lot, but I guess they bleep those. And so, if I'm able to, and also they tell me that I'm sort of educating them musically. If I do a parody from whatever, Oklahoma, or what is Very Stable Genius? What is that? Modern Major General.
Oh, Pirates of Penzance.
Pirates of Penzance.
Yeah.
If I'm able to sort of educate kids in that way too, that's very exciting for me. But if I can inject any wisdom or insight, if I have any, into this musical comedy, that's very thrilling for me.
So as we sit here, these are your iconic glasses, yes. Right?
My iconic glasses, which just started as just a silly gag, bit. And I thought it would be funny if during a serious interview with the president to put on ridiculous glasses. And now I do my shows, and can I say pussy hat on Broadway World?
Sure you can.
They've kind of become my pussy hat. And people tell me that they see them as sort of a symbol for truth and sassiness and whatever else, and they wear them to my shows. They're also available at the merch counter. And it's really exciting. I have merch.
So you have merch on your website too, right?
I do, yes. randyrainbow.com, and it's available in the lobby when you come see my live show.
So as we're sitting here, I mean, this is really something special.
Yeah.
I mean, what does this all mean to you as you're sitting here like, you have your own album?
It's nuts. It is a dream come true, and it's not hyperbole. It's really a dream come true. To be with Broadway Records, who have put out some of my favorite albums, to be part of their family now is really exciting, and I hope the start of a beautiful new relationship. And just to have my face on a CD is like a dream.
So people can find this at your website, at Amazon, at Spotify, at Broadway Records. Just all they really have to do is Google you online. That's all anybody has to do is type your name in.
Exactly, but it's available everywhere.
Perfect. This has been really great. Your fans can't wait to watch us at Broadway World, and this has been thrilling for me to sit with you here today at Sardi's.
Oh my God, I'm verklempt. Thank you, Richie. I love you.
Get over here, you. As we knock over the sign, but that's how it should end.